Welcome to the 2026 grant cycle. My name is Stephanie Lewis, Director of Programs. We're so glad you're here. This walkthrough provides context on our grant-making priorities and how we approach our work. It's intended to support a shared understanding as you consider potential alignment with your community's goals. This guidance is not just about our priorities. It reflects what we've learned alongside communities and partners about what helps rural places thrive. Our hope is that this information is helpful as you develop your ideas. We see this as a collaborative process and appreciate the work that you do in your communities. With that context in place, let's take a closer look at the Foundation's vision, mission, and strategies that guide our work. The Patterson Family Foundation's vision is thriving rural communities. We pursue this vision through our mission, working together to help communities thrive. We work with the community, within the community, and with collaborators. Thriving rural communities are counties with fewer than 50,000 residents across our 119 county rural catchment area. These communities are stabilizing their population within the broader rural region. They have the elements needed to be a good place to live. This means residents can access the basics: good jobs, healthcare, and housing, along with the support that the community has. Education and childcare are available. Housing is accessible and affordable. Communities are connected through reliable technology infrastructure. People are engaged and invested in their community's future. Together, these conditions create places where people choose to stay, return, and build their lives. So, what do we look for in the grant application? Successful grant applications demonstrate meaningful collaboration. This includes working together with the community, within the community, and with partners. Strong proposals show how efforts impact the whole community. They help create places that are good to live, work, and play. They contribute to resilient local economies. They support long-term population stabilization. Applications should clearly describe how their work advances these outcomes. All 2026 grant-making activities connect to the Foundation's 4 priority areas: economic opportunity, education, healthcare, and community engagement. Within each priority area, the Foundation focuses its investments across key strategies. Together, these strategies support thriving rural communities. Our first priority area is economic opportunity. We believe that increasing job opportunities allow residents to experience wage growth and remain in rural communities. We prioritize funding that helps retain residents, businesses, and critical resources that support healthy economies. We support efforts that repatriate professionals back to rural communities so they can build their lives and careers locally. We also invest in strategies that grow local and regional economies over time. Strong applications clearly demonstrate how their work advances economic opportunity through collaboration and shared ownership. The second priority is education. We believe that increasing education access will prepare individuals for in-demand careers. We prioritize funding that strengthens the ability of educators to deliver high-quality instructions. This includes ensuring teachers have the resources, tools, and support they need to succeed. We support efforts that bolster students with the skills and opportunities to thrive academically. These efforts should help prepare students for future education and careers. We also fund work that engages parents, businesses, and residents in the education system. Strong communities involve local voices in decision-making that shapes educational outcomes. Strong applications clearly demonstrate how education efforts are collaborative and connected to long-term community vitality. The third priority area is healthcare. We believe that increasing access to healthcare allows residents to live healthier lives and remain in rural communities. We prioritize funding that improves access to the right care at the right time. This includes care delivered through both traditional and innovative healthcare models. We also support efforts that influence health-related behaviors. These efforts create environments that support and encourage healthy lifestyle choices. Strong applications clearly demonstrate how healthcare strategies improve access, strengthen prevention, and contribute to long-term community health. The final priority area is community engagement. We believe that developing local leadership strengthens communities. Strong leadership enhances decision making, increases civic engagement, and leads to stronger local economies. We prioritize funding that encourages local investment. These efforts help ensure rural wealth remains in the community to meet local needs. We support the development of trusted local leaders. These leaders are equipped to engage residents and guide community action. We also fund efforts that foster collaboration across sectors. Strong collaboration helps communities identify priorities and respond to local needs. Strong applications clearly demonstrate how community engagement efforts build leadership, strengthen trust, and support long-term community vitality. With this vision and mission in mind, here's who we serve. We are geographically focused on rural communities in Kansas and western Missouri. This includes counties with fewer than 50,000 residents within the Patterson Family Foundation catchment area. We're sometimes asked whether organizations based in metropolitan areas or outside of our catchment are eligible for funding. The answer is yes. Organizations outside of our geographic focus may be considered for funding. However, proposals must clearly demonstrate meaningful impact within the Patterson Family Foundation catchment area. Strong applications explain how the work directly benefits rural communities in Kansas and western Missouri. Geography may vary, but impact must be local. The 2026 application process and timeline. We offer 2 grant-making rounds in 2026. The process begins with registration and a letter of intent, also known as LOI, followed by an invitation-only full application. The first step is to check eligibility. Before getting started, we encourage you to review our funding priorities and confirm alignment with your organization and project. The second step is to register in the grants portal. Registration opened on January 12th. All organizations must register through the grants portal to begin the process. Registrations are reviewed for eligibility before access is granted. Registration deadlines are February 13th for round 1 and May 6th for round 2. Step 3 is to submit a letter of intent. Once the portal opens for LOI submission on February 2nd, registered applicants may submit an LOI. The LOI is an opportunity to share key details about your organization and proposed project. LOI deadlines are February 18th for round 1, May 13th for round 2. LOIs submitted by February 18th will be considered in round 1 with a full application due date of April 3rd. LOIs submitted after February 18th will be considered in round 2 with full applications due June 29th. Step 4 is the LOI review and selection. We review all LOIs and invite selected projects to submit a full application. Step 5 is to submit a full grant application. Invited applicants submit a detailed project plan, budget, and required supporting documents by April 3rd for round 1, June 29th for round 2. Step 6 is the funding decision and disbursement. Funding determinations will be communicated by June 2026 for round 1 and September 2026 for round 2. Disbursements will be made in July 2026 for round 1 and October 2026 for round 2. Some important notes that we would like to share with you. All submission deadlines close at 12 p.m. noon Central Standard Time on the due date. Applications must be submitted in the same round as your LOI. Please note that we cannot accept late or incomplete applications. If you experience any issues during the application process, please reach out through the grants portal or the Contact Us page for assistance. In 2026, the Patterson Family Foundation will invest across 4 priority areas: economic opportunity, education, healthcare, and community engagement. Each priority area includes targeted grant opportunities designed to strengthen rural communities, support local cooperation, and advance long-term population stability. Detailed eligibility, funding uses, and reporting expectations are available on our website. Now that we have reviewed the grant cycle, let's walk through the submission process. To register, navigate to our website, pattersonfamilyfoundation.org, and click on the grants portal in the right-hand corner of the page. You will be prompted to register to create an account if you have not applied for a grant with us before. Once you have clicked to register, you will be taken to the registration platform where you can begin to enter in your information. Here you will enter your information along with your organization's details until you get to the very end of the questions to submit the form. After submitting the form, it may take up to 3 business days to process. Applicants will be notified by email. If you already have an account with us, on February 2nd, you'll be able to log into your grants portal and begin the LOI process. Once your LOI is submitted, the team will review and notify you if your organization's LOI has been approved or declined. The deadline to submit your LOI is February 18th in the first round and May 13th for the second round. We kindly encourage applicants to submit their requests as soon as possible during the LOI process. This concludes our overview of the 2026 grant cycle. We hope this walkthrough has provided helpful context as you consider how your work aligns with your community's goals and our funding priorities. Our program officer team is here to support you through the process. If you have any questions or need clarification, please reach out through the grants portal or the contact us section on the website. We value learning alongside communities and partners and appreciate the work you do every day. We look forward to learning more about your work and reviewing your application.